The arts are the things that we hold dear, that we preserve, that sort of reach down into our souls. And I know that my life of my family, the life of my community has been enriched in so many ways through the arts. That's why I love art. You know, I think I am addicted to just writing, and I've been doing writing of various kinds since I was in junior high school. And so I became a literature major, ended up getting 3 degrees, and I started teaching college English in 1968. And then the job opened up out here at New Mexico Junior College in Hobbs in 1974. One of the great things about being at the junior college was just the ability to have a variety in the things that I taught. And I really think of it as really a great experience for me. I started writing for the Hobbs News Sun in the 1980s and 90s. The current column that I write, called The Last Frontier, I started writing that 10 years ago, and I'm up to about 600. And for the Lovington Leader, I started writing that in 2001, and I'm on number 1,100 or so of those right now. Now, people ask me, how can you write so many of these things? Did you run out of subjects? It's just the opposite of that. I mean, there is no limit, and I don't have any trouble having new subjects, especially since I'm reading all the time too. I became the Lee County Museum director in 2001. The Lee County Museum was created back in the late 60s by a group of women there in Lovington. And so they wanted to just collect materials, from the past that seemed to be disappearing. And so I had decided that we wanted this thing to be everything that a good community organization should be for a small town. And it turned out to be one of the best things that ever happened to me, because I was able to do all of these things that I enjoyed as it related to literature. So I brought a lot of writers. I love live music, so we brought lots of live music. I also was able to acquire several buildings while we were there. And in there, I built an art gallery. And so we started having not only literature and music, but we started having lots of art too. And then I published 16 different books by various poets, prose, and fiction writers. I'm real proud of that. It's called the Lee County Museum Press. These are things that are permanent, that'll be there for a long time. Mary and I feel so lucky to be here in New Mexico. When we came in 1974, we had no idea that this was going to be our home. And so, in some ways, all of the things that I've been doing that involve all of the arts and giving to the community what the community wanted and what the community needed, some ways that goal of being at home here in New Mexico was behind a lot of it.